Run in the sun. With my German accent. Folks, welcome. Welcome to Gamers Health. I am Hans. She's Franz. No, I'm neither Hans. And she's not Franz.
No, I am not Franz.
But this is Gamers Health. Live. The last one for 2024. Mm-hmm. But not quite. Because we will be doing a New Year's Eve special. 11:30 to, I don't know, 1-ish Eastern time. So we'll catch New Year's Eve for the East, and we'll catch New Year's Eve for the Central time zone. Mm-hmm. There's a link on the bottom of the screen, 10cars-tavern.games/TT Discord. This will take you to the 10 Cars Tavern Discord server. Under the channels, there is a room called, or a channel called Gamers Health. Well, you go to the Gamers Health channel, and on Tuesday, there will be a link. The link will take you to Restream. You'll be able to join Rach and I on this screen.
Now, that's cool, because they could just come in at will whenever they want.
Come in at will. There's no like, you got to be on time. Like, we weren't on time today, but that's besides the point.
So they could surprise us.
They could surprise us. But, we want to open it up to the community. Mm-hmm. It's New Year's Eve. It's your time, our time, in time, whatever. We just want it to be a community event. And, yes, we are maybe not quite old fogies, but we spend our New Year's Eve generally home. So we spend it with you. And what a better way to spend it with you than to give you the option to directly hang out with us and other members of the Gamers Health community. So I think it's pretty cool, personally.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. A quick recap for this week. Were there any doctor's appointments this week?
No.
No doctor's appointments. Well, but we did have what big event? Oh yeah, Christmas. Sorry,
yeah.
We had Christmas. We had Christmas Eve. So in the extended 10-car household, Christmas Eve is held at my sister's house generally, but thank God we held it earlier during the day for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So although there was traffic getting out to my sister's house,
into early evening.
Yeah, getting home was lickety split. It was how they call it, a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see, Christmas Day was here. Both days had great dinners, great desserts.
Even better breakfast. Up in Connecticut.
Oh yeah, so Christmas Day, Christmas morning, we spent that out in Connecticut with my in-laws, Rachel's family,
mm-hmm.
and we spent about 2 hours, give or take, with what do you call it? Bruce Willis and his Die Hard movie running in the background.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Christmas. I think I've seen the same scenes over and over, and I don't think I've quite seen the beginning of it in ages. But that's right. I'm getting crumbs out of my eyes because I'm an old man. I took a nap before this.
I exercised.
That's a great difference between the two of us. But I still need to get another 19 minutes of exercise in before the night is over if I want to continue my attempt to close my rings for this month. Oy vey. But we had a very good, enjoyable Christmas holiday. I hope the rest of you all had a good, enjoyable Christmas holiday. I might need those tissues you brought over. There's something that did you treat your hair or something like that?
I took it out of the braids.
I don't know. There's something that's getting to my nose. Oh, sorry. I know.
Oh, you got something on your chair. I don't know what that is.
Oh, jeez, I have no idea. All right, hold on a second.
Mhm.
Rach, you keep talking. I'm turning the camera off. Excuse me. I don't know what that is, but I'm ready to get my airgun firearm to put it out. No, I don't think so.
Oh, it's not a creepy crawly.
No, it's not a creepy crawly. I don't know what it is, but it ain't a creepy crawly. Okay. Wow.
We're experiencing minor technical difficulties.
Minor technical difficulties. Please stand by. Wow, this is definitely one hell of a live
You know
show.
what? I think it might be my lip gloss. That smells. It seems to be the strongest smell on me.
Okay. Yeah, because
No, I don't think it's the hair.
All right. For those who don't realize this, I am very sensitive to certain scents. They make breathing a little labored on occasions and screw up my sinuses. Rach, of course, is a perfume fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Rach is a perfume fanatic. I am someone who frequently has adverse reactions to her perfumes. So,
I don't know how frequent. You haven't complained about it in a while.
You've got. She hasn't killed me yet, and it's a good thing I haven't complained about that. It's what she's trying to tell you. I don't know how frequent it is. You're still breathing, but a lot of times we would get into the car.
That hasn't happened for a very long time.
No. Oh my God! All right, so Chubby. I ate 50 pounds of bacon every month in 2024. Should I cut back in 2025? Well, Greg, you know that bacon is one of the approved food groups. Now,
not if you have cancer or you're recovering from cancer.
We've moved on from. It was painful. But we have moved on from bacon to turkey bacon. I hear the arguments. Shush.
What are they going to say?
We're getting a turkey bacon sucks.
No, it's really
Rach, before you get into the argument, let me address it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the vast majority of turkey bacon
probably does suck.
Sucks, okay? We get our turkey bacon at Lidl. It is a thicker cut, so I can cook it up, and it can come out on the crispy side without being dried up and so parched.
Or fatty and nasty.
You don't get fatty, nasty turkey bacon.
Mm-mm.
You know, I've never seen that.
No.
But I've seen turkey bacon that when you cook it, it tastes like styrofoam.
Oh.
Chubby, I can't hear your response from my current location, but I am told laughter is the best medicine. You're welcome. Like I said, turkey bacon from Lidl is a nice thick cut, and I can make 2 slices for each of us. It is satisfying and is actually bacon-like. Just making sure we understand. Because I've had some really shitty turkey bacon. It doesn't cook. It just burns. Will you agree to that?
Sometimes, yeah.
So you got to find a good turkey bacon if you're going to go that route. Or you can get, not for rates right now, leaner bacon, a thicker cut bacon. A thicker cut bacon will allow you, generally speaking, to, my experience, cook off a lot of that fat without drying the meat up so much that it's not edible. Often a problem with such stuff. So, 2024, Rach and I have had our usual health, I don't call them health scares.
Health
issues.
Conditions.
It's part of getting older. Okay?
Yes.
Now, one of the things that I want to stress is that in 2026, when we make health.
You mean 2025?
2025. I'm cutting ahead. Jesus, yeah. In 2020, I'm already like going, 2025 is going to suck. Let's just get out of it and go right to 26. Next year, we're going to make changes. We aren't saying that we are going to change things for the better. We're going to change things in a better direction. All right? You don't do this all in one swoop.
Right. We're not going to just like...
I'm going to go 100% keto, Rach.
Yeah. No, it's... for me, it's trying to get back some of the things that I lost this year due to certain medical issues. So, trying to get back on to at least 2 strength training a week and trying to get, movement at least 5 days a week, like walking the 5 days a week. And, just being able to work from there and see how far I can get it to go. Beyond that would be great. Because I know I felt better when I was moving more. And then also, I felt better when I was when I was carrying less weight. So.
Right. And listen, anybody.
My knees felt better.
Many of us.
It's also very good. Like weight loss is also very good. Like, especially if you've had cancer, like my cancer is a hormonal cancer. So, when you carry excess weight, you also carry excess, estrogen in my case. So, while I do take medications to tamp down on that, I still need to do my part to help it out, in order to prevent recurrence.
Right. Yeah. So, listen, every year is a struggle to some point, right?
Yeah.
It's
especially holidays, because you give yourself a lot of grace with being able to enjoy foods that you normally wouldn't.
Macaroni and cheese, baked macaroni and cheese. Oh my God, I could die for. But yes, I mean, I'll allow myself to, trim that. So my blood sugar hasn't been the best for the last 2 weeks. We've been little lackadaisical with it. That being said, with my luck, it'll probably go off as being low today, because except for breakfast, where we had 2 mini biscuits along with our eggs and sausage and cheese. I had a low carb Factor meal. And listen, I don't sponsor. Factor doesn't sponsor this channel, and you can go to other channels on there and probably find people that can give you a discount. Yeah. But we've been doing Factor now for probably about 2 years.
Yeah, I think so.
And I've yet to have a bad meal from Factor.
Yes.
Additionally, unlike another food prep service that we were using, and Factor meals, by the way, they come prepped. They're not frozen. You refrigerate them. It says nuke for 2 minutes. I find 2.5 in my microwave is ideal. I plate it up. It is a high quality food. It is good food. It's never come spoiled, which I had problems with other food coming not packed properly for the weather conditions.
For the heat that we'd get in the summer.
Yeah. And it's always been, as long as we've chosen the meals, they've been excellent. There's been times when we forget to choose the meals, and then they've been good. Maybe not the meals that we would have chosen, but they've still been good. So, but Factor is what we do also for balanced meals. You get a lot of food for your 600 calories on some.
Yeah, my meal was 600 calories. It was a pretty large piece of salmon, and then some Fiesta rice, which is their I guess it got the coconut, and it had a ginger teriyaki sauce, and then like a big bunch of green beans. It was a lot of food on that plate. I couldn't eat it all.
Yeah, I had.
So of course I ate my salmon and some rice and some green beans and threw out what I couldn't do. But
I had a beef bolognese with a big dollop of ricotta cheese on top of zucchini noodles. I mean, that was to die for. It was really,
yeah, I
really
wonder
good.
if they'll ever do
decadent.
noodles with like chicken or
I don't know, but it was really decadent. It was really, really nice. So, I mean, listen, that's us 3 nights a week. But it allows me then to cook the other nights, or if we're feeling really, really in our moment, we'll eat out, or we'll order Uber. But I like to have nights where I know I have balanced nutrition, balanced carbs.
Yeah, and we're trying to move toward like maybe healthier options if we eat out or order.
Right. So we're working on that. So again, something that you've probably seen online.
Many channels.
You've seen it advertised again. There's no sponsorship going on. But we got the Lumen. Okay. It looks, I mean, I swear to God, if somebody told me, hey, is that your vape? I was like, no, but it could be, I guess. I mean,
no.
Bridge.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, but
I'd want that other one that they sell in the other YouTube videos that's made out of wood and has little fidget.
Oh yeah. I mean, which has nothing, no electronics or anything. It's just,
no.
Yeah.
It's just, I guess, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. So in any case, this basically analyzes your breath to see whether you're burning fat or carbs. And you do this at least on a daily basis in the morning when you wake up. Now, when I decided to pull the trigger, so to speak, on this, I found a deal. So if you're a couple, you gotta look for this one. So there was $100 off the Lumen. They're not cheap. I think normally they're $299. We got it for $199. And then it is like $19 a month for the Lumen service, which is going to be your coach and everything else, and suggest your diet and all these other things in addition to reading your numbers and giving you feedback on that. And it takes about 2 weeks of feedback before you start getting detailed.
So basically assesses your metabolic, like how your metabolism functions.
Right.
And, it sort of tries to help you train your metabolism to be able to eat carbs at the right time. So like I'll breathe into it some days and it'll say, it's a medium carb day. It's a low carb day. Low carb day is nothing like induction onto Atkins or something like that.
Or even maintenance on Atkins or even keto.
Yeah. So you do get carbs, but and they're also, of course, encouraging that you take whole foods that are less processed.
Right. So the deal that I got on this was not only were they getting $100 off the Lumen, but you could do a plan that was for couples, and at the discounted rate for couples, 2 people per month cost the price of 1 person a month. That to me made it worth it. And we've been doing it now for almost 2 weeks. I think we're about 2 days away from
understanding
what your numbers actually mean.
Yeah. So, and then there's something too that you can do. Like I've blown in it after workouts and gotten numbers, and they'll explain them to me, but I
don't know, it just popped up. I don't know why that popped up at all.
Is that Ashley McIsaac?
I have no idea.
That's what I look like.
Nothing that I'd normally be playing.
I don't do anything over here.
I'm just saying. Not spraying. I'm just saying. No effing clue why that popped. I hit no buttons. I did nothing.
Yeah. So when I blowing it after my workout, it gives like, oh yeah, you're fat burning, whatever. And then well, today I tried for the first time doing it before my workout, because they tell you to test it before and after.
Right.
But that's optional, and that but you definitely should be doing your reading in the morning.
Okay.
I think what happens is that you can use that reading before your workout to guide where you are, so that you know maybe what workout to do. Like which workout, like if you have more carbs, you might want to do something more cardio, or
right,
like a HIIT workout or something like that. And then like if you have like you're burning more fat, that you would be more apt to do yoga or something like that. Something less energy depleting.
So it's interesting just to get these little insights into your morning metabolism, because it rates you on a scale of 1 to 5. And the lower numbers are leaning toward fat burning, and the higher numbers are leaning toward carb burning. And now I am a type 2 diabetic. I am medicated on it, but I find that I wake up generally more in a fat burning than Rach does a little bit.
I don't know. Today was the first time I actually yesterday and today.
You had a 3 the other day. It's like we'll find out. We'll find out in a couple of days. Actually, we may be able to talk about this a little bit on New Year's Eve.
Tuesday. Let's see. And so there's also something we're gonna have to keep working on. I've journaled my breakfast twice, but I don't seem to make it through the rest of the day to journal the rest of my meals. So I need to work on that with this thing, because it provides a food journal.
Right. And when you, not that I'm a huge proponent of food journaling, it's a lot of work, and I personally probably don't want to see the food that I eat listed, because I'll go, oh shit, I ate
it helps you to
I know what it does.
Realize how many carbs are here, how much is this.
Rach, did you hear what I said? I ate this. It makes you realize what you're eating. Yes, I understand completely. It does. It's just like, I don't want to be told what I ate. I don't need to know. I'm afraid.
I know. That's probably why I haven't been able to do it fully either.
But honestly,
me too.
We eat better than we used to.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God. And everything is a process, and it's about progress, and it's about moving towards your goal. It isn't about getting there in one step. It takes as many steps as it takes. And I think that a lot of us forget that. So if there's a New Year's resolution, beyond all your other New Year's resolutions for the new year, like, I'm going to do this in 2025, right? Is that the right year, 2025?
Yes.
And I'm going to just make the resolution that I'm going to make progress. So whatever your goal is, whether it's to eat healthier, whether it is to lose weight, whether it is to exercise, you're going to go, my goal is to do a high intensity workout 4 days a week. Get out there.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
Rach, I'm not telling you what. Come on.
Just pulling stuff out of the air?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God. Should I continue, or are you going to mock me more?
I didn't mock you.
Well, you don't do that. It's like, I don't know. I don't do high intensity workouts. I wouldn't know. I don't do the HIIT stuff. But whatever your goal is, your main goal, your realistic goal should be I will take steps in that direction. I will be doing more toward that next year than I was doing this year.
Right.
Whatever your goal is, it should be I'm making improvement and progress, not that I'm going to accomplish it all in one shot.
Right.
Whether you go, listen, your goal might be, hey, in 2025, I want to start a YouTube channel. That's great. It doesn't mean that you're going to dive in with $2,000 worth of equipment, because I certainly never did. And you go, head over heels into the whole process. Start out just working with what you have. Now, in the case of a YouTube channel, I would say the best thing to pick up initially is a decent mic. You could probably get one for $30.
Nice.
Maybe less. But it's the progress and the process, and you have insight into yourself.
Yeah. So I like the idea of like doing what you can with what you have.
Yes.
And then like making a plan, being able to sort of, okay, maybe I want to start by doing X, Y, Z, by such and such time, or picking a day to start, picking, also like, getting to know more about what you're trying to do.
Right.
Like doing your research. Like, maybe last week we had started to like look at, how many carbs, how many proteins, how many fats like are in the breakfast or whatever. And then you were starting to look at that about snacks and stuff like that.
Right.
So that we can ramp up.
Right.
So it doesn't all have to be done by everything's going to start happening on January 1st.
Right.
We're ramping up to have things ready to go if that's what we want to do.
So we've already decided like certain things, like we have a little snack ritual at night.
Yeah.
And it's usually a lot of little different things. And it's like a third of a serving of almonds, and it's a half serving of Incan peanuts, and it's one serving of cheese. We do this whole thing so you get a lot of variety without having a huge bowl of crap in front of you. But we've already decided certain things, like, all right, pretzels.
We're not going to replenish.
And the goldfish are not going to get replenished because they are empty calories. Other stuff that we're eating has protein and vitamins and amino acids, and this stuff is just empty calories that taste good, and everything else tastes good already. So we don't need to throw in the empty calories. Now, we're not going to throw it out. I'm not saying that, but we're not going to replenish it when our current stash is out. We've already made that decision. I have a kitchen scale for food that is readable.
That was part of the preparation. Yes.
And you don't do it all in one shot. When you do it all in one shot, A, it's overwhelming, and B, it can be very impactful on your wallet.
Yeah.
During the holiday season. Now, by me saying, "Hey, listen, we're going to cut out pretzels. We're going to cut out the goldfish because they're just so much fun, and we're going to leave it to a healthier snacking." Well, you're also saving a little bit of money there too. So we're not replacing what we are removing. We're just removing it. Maybe we'll replace it by going a few extra almonds and Incan peanuts, but that in and of itself is already giving you better food than the food that we've removed from the, from the formula, from the equation, So, but we're taking steps in 2024 to prep ourselves for 2025. In 2025, it's going to be its own process. But like I was also going to say before, you got to know yourself. Okay, know your weaknesses, know your routines, know your rhythms. We're learning with this device. You got to take this. You got to go breathe in, hold your breath.
Right, it'll tell you to breathe in for 4 seconds, and you have to keep the ball.
Don't breathe in too fast. Don't breathe in too slow. Hold your breath
It's
for
very
10
picky
seconds.
about your breath flow.
And then you got to exhale over the course of like 6 or 7 seconds. I'm not sure.
6.
But the thing is, that's a new routine that we got to learn. And you got to do that before you eat breakfast. But know your own routine and know your own. Like, I know with me, for these videos, whether it's a live stream or whether it is a recorded video, if I don't do something on a daily basis, holidays included, I'm going to lose my rhythm. All right? And once I lose my rhythm, I'm going to have an issue getting back to it. I know that for a fact. I know that about me. So that's why I do something on a daily basis on this channel.
Nice.
Now, I probably should include something like, well, I should be doing at least a 10-minute stretching workout every day. There was a time where I was doing it. I should go back to getting into that habit.
Oh, right, you're doing it right here.
But once you start doing something as a habit, then it nags you when you don't do it. You're like, what did I do today? But if it isn't a rhythm, and again, this maybe
that's true. That's very true.
So maybe I tell people who want to start their own YouTube channel, well, how often should I record and broadcast? I said, listen, you should put out a video as often as you feel comfortable. For me, that's daily. Maybe for you, that's once a week. Maybe for you, that's 3 times a week. But whatever it is, there needs to be a rhythm to it. So if you're going to do once a week, maybe that's every Wednesday. So you know in your mind, on Wednesday, this is what I do. Maybe you're going to work out 3 days a week. Maybe your workout days are Saturday, Monday, Wednesday. Have those days set in your mind. So barring extreme circumstances, you're going to do it. And if you have to push things back a day, that's okay. But you establish that rhythm. Now, you establish that rhythm with these channels because not just for you, but your viewers then expect something. Well, I know that Rachel does videos every Wednesday. Hint, hint. Trying to get Rachel to do some yoga videos this year in 2025.
That's another.
She puts out new content on Wednesdays. Now, maybe you record on Monday and you put it out on Wednesday, whatever.
Right.
But you need a day that you have set aside or a time or whatever in your schedule that you're expected to do something. You do that for your gaming night, right? I game every Tuesday. I game every Saturday night or whatever it is. You set that time aside. So everybody in your group has that certain expectation. Well, guess what? You're one of those people that has that expectation. You're already expecting to do it. When you don't do it, you're kind of not lost, but surprised. It's like, oh, I'm going out instead. We do Gamers Health on Saturday nights. There have been exceptions where we pushed it to Sunday. But we do it on Saturday nights. You expect this video, this live stream on a Saturday night. That's awesome. We're happy to do so. But you expect it and we expect it. Now, if we did Gamers Health on a random day during the week, guess what would happen? Well, it would stop happening.
Right, people wouldn't know when to look for us.
You wouldn't know when to look for us, and if we just did it on a whim, what if you don't have that whim? And then once you stop doing it, then it's harder to get back into the swing of it. So in 2025, whatever it is that you want to make as a change in your routine, make sure there's a rhythm to it. Whether it's creating videos or, hey, maybe you're an artist and you never have enough time to do your artwork. Say stuff, all right, listen, I work 40 hours a week. I got to take care of the kids and put aside, go, all right, well, you know what? Monday nights and Wednesday nights from 9 to 10, I'm going to stop watching mindless commercial TV and I'm going to put that aside for sketching or commission work or whatever. Because if you don't devote time to it, there might never be any time to do it. And that's something that you know yourself better than anybody does when it comes to this. But you got to be honest. I mean, I'm honest with myself. I know if I don't do these videos on a daily basis, I could just as easily probably stop. I have a lot of fun. I get enjoyment out of it, and I deal with my community. And it's this give and take back and forth, which is awesome. But I got to do it on a daily basis. I do it when I'm on vacation. I do it when I'm at conventions.
Yes, always.
So, and now I get to blow my nose. I apologize. But I think that for any New Year's resolution to work, you've got to make it part of a rhythm. I just see it that way. That's how my mind works.
Yes.
What did your input on that?
Yeah, you definitely need a structure. That definitely has helped me in the past, like organize time for workouts and things like that. I think, now that you mentioned that, it's like after breast surgery and after the torn meniscus and stuff like that, I just got out of the habit and got out of the rhythm of it. So, it's been hard to fully get back in.
And rhythm is a huge part of it, right? I mean, what is the most comforting thing for not just an infant or a puppy, right? Or little kittens? What do they say?
Right. They need a predictable environment, right?
But not only that, but you need that rhythm to relax them and calm them down. So you got you put them there with the wind-up clock.
Oh, like the beating of their heart, their mama's heart.
Right.
Yeah.
There's something about that rhythm that allows them to calm down.
There's safety in it. Yeah.
Life just wants a rhythm. So randomness, chaos can certainly work depending on how you are. I don't have a particular time when I put out videos during the day, but everybody knows you can get a video a day, barring some extreme emergency. But find your rhythm and how it applies to what you want to do, the changes that you want to make. Maybe your rhythm requires you to, if I'm going to eat healthy, I got to be up with my spouse when they go to work, so we both eat healthy. Then you make those changes.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, that anything that you do that you can do with another,
yes,
build support for the whole thing. Because when you want to get two people in rhythm, if one starts getting out of rhythm, the other one automatically tries to keep you in it. I don't feel like going for that walk today. Well, we got to go for the walk today. Oh, fuck. All right. We're going to go for a walk today. Right? Mm-hmm. I mean, whereas yourself, you're arguing with yourself. I don't want to go for the walk today. Okay. Oh, no. I don't either. That's fine. But when you bring it up to somebody else, you got to have two people to agree.
Right.
So you got a built-in support system, whether that is a running buddy or a workout buddy when you're meeting at the gym, whether it's your spouse when it comes to
taking the
walks, whatever it is, you've just got to find it. And again, it's part of finding your rhythm, but it's an easier rhythm to maintain when somebody else is walking with you.
Yeah.
Literally, figuratively, I'm overclamped. I got gas. The whole thing, So other than that, we got people watching, but they're all watching on X. I don't think X allows you to make much in the way of a comment.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Although I should, you know what? I'm going to send a test message and see if it shows up. Oh, it does. It does allow it. Okay. I didn't know it did. All right. Just ain't nobody chatting away, but we got 7 people on X, which I really do appreciate. By the way, I love Restream. Restream now allows us to stream live to Rumble, It's not a perfect interface right now because it doesn't really schedule it on Rumble where people can find it ahead of time. From what I can tell, I haven't been able to find it, but it does stream it live to Rumble, which is great because the interface is a little flaky trying to set everything up in advance. So I will definitely take the win for that. But yeah, no, I really do appreciate everybody that watches our channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
And watches our live. You know, this is our community. We really do. I take my value from this. I mentioned this on last night's live, but the I don't know, the payment, the reward that we get for doing these lives, these videos, is your feedback and support. We don't do it for the elite money that you make doing videos on the various social media platforms. Because trust me, the money isn't there. Not at this level. Maybe if we had 1 million subscribers, but we don't. And we don't plan on it because we have a very intimate community. But we do it because we do it for you and for us. And we take a lot of reward out of it. So other than that, we may have covered.
Yeah, I feel like we hit a lot about our
plans for next year.
For the year and our preparation and all the things that go into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna add more.
So any change you make, there's preparation. There's
preparation today. I got a new printer came in today.
Oh yeah, tell about what you're gonna do.
So I got a new printer that came in today. So I've had a laser printer, which was fine, and I had some ideas on how to use it, and it was duplex, which is great if you're gonna print material at home. But this one's full color, so I am going to start. I'm doing work with Wizard Tower Games with me putting out Blades and Arcana, but I want to do some much smaller independent projects or independent, little adventures and stuff, and be able to just literally self-publish it and put things out in PDF and or print. But I need a good printer to see what this stuff looks like and to see if it's even feasible. And it's one of those well printers from Epson. So the ink should last me for a year or more in regular use. So
is that what they call it? Well, not canister.
No, they're well because you actually fill up the wells with the color ink. Now, apparently, too, you can use this if you wanted. You'd have to devote the printer to this only to do, what do you call it, iron-on stuff. So there's special
like
ink.
A silk screen thing?
You could do an iron-on that you could then iron on to.
I see.
It would need special.
It's like a rubberized thing.
Yeah, you need special paper and special ink. But once you go that route, there's no going back.
Oh,
ain't doing that.
I feel like there's so many places to be able to have T-shirts done.
Yeah,
and for reasonable that you
wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah,
you wouldn't want to do that. So that came today. So that's going to be my project later on tonight, tomorrow. I'll get that set up. But folks, remember, link up on the screen will take you to the Tank Cars Tavern Discord server. Tuesday, the 31st, New Year's Eve. We will put a link up there in the evening that will give you an invite to our restream, which means that when we go live at 11:30 at night, if you want to join us, we'll be on for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't know if we'll make it that long. But we'll be on, and you'll be welcome to join us live. And I think it'll be great to interact with the community. So I think we'll on that note, I think we'll wrap it up. Any final words for the last Saturday night of 2024?
I think you covered them.
All right, I covered them all. Look at that. So I'm getting to the bus. Why don't you? There you go. Yeah. All right, folks. Be safe. Be well. God bless. Roll those dice. Roll them well. Come back Tuesday night.
Yeah,
11:30.
please spend time with us on Tuesday.
I hope to see you all then, and then a few extras. Be good.
Take good